All right, folks. So we're doing a game I haven't featured on stream before, partly because I only just got this game like in the last week. This is called Nine Kings. It's an indie game. It's essentially a tower defense game, but it's a really well designed one. It's essentially a tower defense plus roguelike game, and of course, there's been a lot of versions of that before, but this game does it very, very well. Graphically, it's not super impressive. It's kind of like I'd say like a 16-bit, like Super Nintendo, Genesis, Mega Drive era graphic feel to it. So visually, it's not like super crazy, but anyway, I'll show you and we'll walk through some of the gameplay. So basically, you pick to play as a different king. There are 8 of them in the game right now. They're going to add one more. The game is called Nine Kings, so as you can imagine, there are 9 of them, and this is the default one. King of Nothing. Also, spells, greed, blood, nature. I love the artwork, by the way. Artwork's really cool. Stone, progress, and nomads. I have not had a chance to play through all of these yet. We'll go ahead and do the default one, King of Nothing, because it's good to showcase. So what you see is they all have a deck of cards associated with them. And playing these cards, of course, is how you build your base. So obviously they do different things. This is the base. This is kind of the basic one here, King of Nothing. And instead of like walking through every single card, I'll just talk through what they do. You also have different perks you can pick, and I did want to pick up this one. The Paladin starts with +3 units. Let me see if I can do this one here. Give you different things like rerolls, starting with extra units. All troops start with 10% HP, and then interesting stuff like this. The perk to its left is applied +1 time. I don't know that I need to level up the base that many times, but sure, why not? We'll go with it. All right. There's also a whole bunch of difficulty levels. I believe there's 9 of them. Peasant, Squire, Knight, Lord, Baron, Count, Duke, Prince. You have to unlock them by winning on them. I have won on the first 7 difficulties. I actually have not tried Prince so far. Duke was kind of challenging. Yeah, everything is 9 in this game. Yep, that's true. I was planning to show on the middle difficulty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Baron, which I think is pretty doable. But like it won't be a complete walk in the park, but I think I should be able to win unless something really bizarre happens. So let's go ahead and get started. The year is 888. I don't know what the year means. Okay, so we have nature and the nomads. All right, so did you see it listed who my opponents are going to be? That's actually really important because the cards you play are drawn from their decks as well as your deck. Let's see, nature has a lot of stuff that gives you extra health and more troops. And then the other one, King of the Nomad one, actually has some pretty cool buffs. It has a lot of buffs in it. Even the achievement scores end with it. Interesting. All right, so we start with our castle. This is our start playing board. We can put the card down on any of these tiles. I like putting the castle back here. And now I've got our choice of a couple different things we can play. So you get 3 of the 9 cards that are associated with your king at the start of each round. All right, yeah, at the start of this, and then we'll get a choice to pick from additional cards to start the next one. I don't mind having I'd really like to play both the archer and the blacksmith, but I can only play one of these at a time. I'll start with the blacksmith. So some of these I actually have all of the basic archetypes here. You can put down towers that shoot at the enemy. You can put down units that also attack, but also run forward and kind of tank damage for you as well. And then there's also like support cards. Every year adds 2% attack damage to adjacent troops in construction. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here, and it's going to add damage to the base, and it'll keep adding damage to the base. All right, now I actually have no units here, so I have to kill the enemies with my tower here. It's usually not a bad idea to have no units at all. So if they run up here and they hit my castle, I will lose one of my lives. Oh, wow, it's got even more health than that. Oh, my. Okay. Whew. So that was the King of Nature that we just picked up, that we just fought there. And that means we're going to get some nature cards as well. We actually get 2 nature cards as well as one of our cards. I'm going to take the castle card, and I want to play this archer card as well. Look, fortunately, the archer is still there, so I can still play the archer. Deals weak but fast range damage, and I want to put it where it can also benefit. So the archer attacks fast but does low base damage. So putting them next to the blacksmith where they're going to keep stacking up extra damage every turn is really nice. So that's a long-term investment, but will definitely help out over time. All right. So wow, I didn't hit anything with my first volley, did I? So we need to kill all these guys. They will try to kill our archers. The archers are of course pretty frail, as you'd expect archers to be. They don't have a lot of health. Anyway, so we kill that guy. Now it's my archers against them. You can see down there it says nothing rebellion. So they have 5 units. I had 9 units there. And the little number you're seeing, that is that will tell you how many. That's how much damage they did in the last round. So the archers did 97 damage, and my castle did 74 damage. Now, unfortunately, I actually want all 3 of these. I'd really like all of these. The soldier is your balanced soldier, gains 1% damage per new unit. The farm as a support adds 1 unit to an adjacent troop. Really, really nice. See, we start with 9 archers, but if we put that down, we can gain an additional archer every round. Yeah, cute that it says rebellion when you're up against your own faction. I really want all 3 of these cards. I'd like to play all of them. The problem is I can only take 1 of them. And what I need right now is more frontline, because the archers deal decent damage, but I don't have frontline to back them up. So I will go ahead and take these paladins. The paladins deal low damage, but they're good at tanking. So we'll put them in right here. Do you have to aim that? The only one you aim is manually is your base. Everything else is automatic. Oh, we actually already killed them. And different kings have different powers, basically. Wow, these archers are pretty tanky, considering they're archers. So they actually only killed one of my guys. All right, what do we get now? Ooh, okay. So we've got some fun stuff here. Some of these farce cards are pretty cool. We can take this every year. We can put this boar. Units can be mounted. For each 1 HP, it has increases rider stats by 1%. Pretty interesting. Forest each year adds 2% HP to adjacent plots. Or clone. We can clone the card. So like we could get another one of these blacksmiths if we wanted. I'm going to take another thing that lets me start stacking here. Alright, we also get, interesting, it can double the max HP, or archers shoot an additional arrow. I am playing to the archers, so I think I might take this. It double the maximum HP, it doubles their current HP. So this early in the game, that wouldn't actually do that much, whereas this would actually scale well throughout the game. I'm going to put this down, so they're going to be getting extra damage and extra health. The extra health is not that significant on the archers, but the extra health is significant on the paladins, who are going to stand there and soak up damage. Anyway, we're in pretty good shape here. They've actually only killed 2 of my guys. We got a crit there. Nice. And, okay, so we get a chance to grab some stuff. I would like to get the farm as well. So I'm trying to basically get my stacking buffs in play. This is the way I kind of intuit the gameplay. You need to make sure that you have enough units on the board that you don't die, but it's good to get the stacking buffs in play immediately if you can. So like I could take this paladin and I could actually upgrade the paladin. See how there's a little dot at the bottom there? You can upgrade your units up to 3 times. So this is like a tier 1 paladin. I can upgrade it twice more. So I could take the paladin and upgrade this twice more if I wanted to. The problem is like I can upgrade the paladin kind of like at any point in time during this game. If I'm not currently dying, it's better to get stuff that starts stacking. So I want to take the farm and I'm going to put it over here and start stacking the paladin. I could also put it over here and actually I could start stacking the archer as well. If I have enough frontline, that might be... But if I put the farm here, I can then put a melee guy over here and they can both benefit from the... Well, no. Actually, you know, we took the double. We took the archers shoot twice. Let's stack the archers. So this is going to add an archer every round. I'll just focus on killing the archers in the back line. By the way, the enemy soldiers you see here, these are the units of each faction. Like, these aren't just, like, made-up units. These are the enemies of each... Oh, wow, those archers have a lot of health. Wow, that's a lot of health back there. So, like, these are the archers from King of Nature. Right, it's actually, I found, often better to put the farm next to only 1 unit, so you're stacking whatever you actually want to stack. We'll take another castle card. Alright, Blessing in 9 years. This will give some kind of benefit on a tile I currently haven't built on. The cards on the target plots will level up. Okay, so we'll get free level ups on those. We'll put somebody here, I think. Alrighty, so we could put down another scout tower if we wanted. I could put the scout tower here and start stacking up. That actually might not be bad either. That might not be terrible either. I could start stacking this scout tower. Like, I do want to upgrade the castle, but like there's not a huge priority for that. In terms of the stats, so right now the archers 2.3 damage per round. They attack pretty fast. They attack every half second. They do not have a lot of health. We have 10 archers currently. These guys have 44 health, and they deal 9 damage. Actually, they do a decent amount. They do a decent amount of damage as well. Damage buffs, but they don't scale as well. The archers will scale better over time. Do we want to stack the scout? No, I kind of wanted to put my melee. My melee guys over here. I'll just upgrade the castle, so you can see we got quite a bit more damage on the castle by upgrading it there. We'll just fire into this big clump. I think our shots were doing like 11 and now they're doing 15. So you might say, well, why not just focus on the castle? And like, that's not necessarily the worst thing to do. But remember, by upgrading your other units, you also like buy time for the castle to shoot. Because like the units tank for you as well. It's not just that they deal damage, they also tank. Like the paladins only did 64 damage, but they tanked that fight like a champ. Alright, so we could get the soldier going here. I probably should do that. Wildcard's interesting, you can level up any plot that you want. I also would really like to get the blacksmith. I could upgrade this so we're adding 4% attack damage every round. But let's take the soldier, let's start getting them stacked as well. And now we just want to start upgrading. Now I just want to upgrade all the stuff I have here, because I'm pretty happy with the stuff I have. Here's King of Nomads. This is the first time I've seen King of Nomads, though. Right, so if you don't have units, you die quickly. You need them to tank to provide time for your bases. And, like, I did lose some of these units here. Some of these Nomad horsemen back here. Pretty shiny. The archers are doing a lot of damage, though. I want to keep focusing on upgrading the archers. Alright. So the nomads have, of course, some units. Almost every faction has some units. But they also have stuff like this adds 10 HP. So we could add HP, but remember we are stacking HP already. I actually want to take the damage bonus here. See, the archers deal 2.4 damage. Again, they attack fast, but they have very low base damage. But add 5 damage or 5%. This is a fantastic card to play on something that has low base damage but high attack speed. Alright, now we have a chance to wage war against someone else. Progress has some interesting buffs as well. It also has some units. I don't really need the units, though. Well, Greed actually has a lot of injury. I'll take this. There's some stuff that would be pretty fun to get with that. So we'll increase their base damage. So they went from 2.5 damage to 7.5 damage. I believe that does synergize with the 2% as well. So now they'll be getting 2% off a much larger base value, is my understanding. You were trying to do the no units achievement. Well, you would probably want to do the King of Stone, I think. I think that's the name of that one. There is one that just every card is like a tower. So anyway, the base building is really interesting. Yeah, okay, makes sense. All right, what do we have here? Okay. Oh, we'll just... So we could do this, add 9 units, but let's just upgrade our forest. So right now adds 2% HP. Damage buffs also... These paladins are going to have insane health by the end. So now we're getting extra health. I mean, the extra health doesn't matter as much on the archers because they're really frail, but it's very good on the paladins. Now, notice that there's units in my backline. That's because King of Greed has assassin units that jump in the backline. So my archers are currently getting murdered by their assassins. That always happens. You can't keep them all alive. I actually managed to keep about half of them alive, which is better than you normally do against assassins. But they're very frail. They die very quickly, but they put out a lot of damage. And yeah, the archers are doing a lot of damage right now. So I need to upgrade this. Look at this, spend 30 gold to increase every stat by 15%. We can also destroy a plot to get 30 gold. Overinvest is not bad. I think I'm just going to upgrade my castle, though. I'd rather save my money to buy additional cards. And here we go. Here's a chance to buy more cards. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just buy more cards. I definitely want the farm. This is a fun tower, too. Gains 1% attack speed for each 1 gold you receive. But I'm not playing a very heavy gold strategy. So I'll just take the other forest and we'll max that out. All right. Now the rule is combat starts when you're down to 2 cards in your hand. So let's upgrade that forest. We'll upgrade the farm. I would love to get... see how I have the blacksmith? I'd love to get another blacksmith here, so I'm stacking up damage on these guys as well. And we'll upgrade our castle. Now the castle, most things can only go to 3 upgrades, but I have a perk that lets the castle go much, much further than that. So I'm not wasting time by upgrading the castle. Assassins can be strong because they're really good at taking out like the squishies in the back line, so they can be quite strong. These archers from King of Nature are really strong, or at least they don't take much damage from my my castle boulders back there. Oh, there's one more down here. All right. Now there's another forest, but of course I just bought a forest card, so I don't need that one. I'll just keep... oh, what's this? I'm not sure what that is. Anyway, we'll just keep upgrading the castle. So right now it does 21 damage, fires every... a little less than every half second. But I can upgrade this technically up to 13 times. This is the Rainbow Army. Oh, that's good. The Rainbow Army gives you a good card. I wish I could get some more upgrades for the blacksmith. I've only seen the one blacksmith. All right, the Rainbow Army. Cool. This is pretty early for the Rainbow Army to show up. You get special cards when you beat the Rainbow Army. They're not that strong either. You can see we're kind of annihilating this board. It helps that they clumped up for the base's AoE damage. So this could upgrade something by 3. Increases 10% of a random stat of a this increases 10% of a random stat of a random plot every round. We could also upgrade... if we took this one, we could also upgrade the castle 3 times. I think I might just do that and go for the super castle. I'm aware I have free rerolls, but I don't. There are other good cards, but let's just do this. And this will we're just gonna make the castle super strong and make this silly. All right, we also get to upgrade another. Let's see. I'd like to put something else here. I could also put. I also could put something over here next to the. I probably should unlock one of these tiles next to the super forest to just keep stacking more HP. It's either that or like right here, because I'm gonna put something else down here and double stack off this. We'll just do that. All right. All right, our castle is now gonna do a lot. Let's hit those archers in the back. We'll just make this silly. We're also attacking faster too with the additional levels. How does it feel being the king of nothing? I mean, we can do the castle again, but why don't we upgrade the soldier? We could do the castle yet again. Actually, no. We're going to make this stupid. We're just going to keep doing the castle. It's currently level 8. No, there's no friendly fire. That's a great question, too. Again, the soldiers do matter because they tank for me to fire with this thing. Also, should probably be shooting at that clump instead of isolated units in the back line. Add 9 units to the selected troop. That sounds good. Out of these, the elf is it's a little late in the game to be getting them. I already have. Well, the problem is the elves are, you need to stack, you only get 3 elves when you pick this card, so you kind of need them to be next to a farm, and I already am stacking my own archers, so we'll just take this. Increase the attack of all your units and towers by 30%. This I don't like, because I don't like the fact, this is fine. Note that this does not, well actually this does not increase the damage of the castle, if I understand correctly, but that's still fine. More. The castle must be even stronger. Again, I want to get that blacksmith upgraded. So I can be stacking 6% damage per round instead of, what am I getting now, 2%? That's true, I should try to upgrade those tiles, I agree. I should ideally try to get something on one of these tiles, but I wanted to get a. I mean, I could put like the scout tower here, I suppose. I guess I might as well, but I guess you're right. We should probably try to do that because it's going to get upgraded for free soon. It's tier 2. Might as well take advantage of that. All right, here's the assassins again. So we're going to shoot in our own back lines to kill the assassins because we know they're coming. Got most of them. Still took out half the archers, but again, there's like no way to avoid that. Alright, I don't want this. I think it's probably overinvest. I mean, I could like mortgage kill this thing for some extra money, but I don't really like blowing up my own. I don't really like blowing up my own stuff. Alright, there we go. We got those upgrades. Alright. So we can also increase 10 HP to somebody. Or 10%. Obviously, it would be more effective. It would be more effective. We should probably put it on the archers because their base health is so low already. I'll save overinvest for the moment. We can also add 9 soldiers. Probably would be best to double the paladins because they're the ones that are low HP, low health over, or low numbers over there. I'll do this. Doubled their numbers. Probably should. Oh wow, they took out those guys immediately. Wow, we got a crit on the castle. Crits deal double damage, so yeah, that castle did a lot. Alright, units attack supply 1 poison stack? Sure. Not quite what I'm looking for, but... Again, I really wish I could upgrade this, and I'd like to get a stacking thing on that tile as well, but... I mean, when the castle crits, does a lot of damage when it crits. So we seem to be in pretty comfy shape. Castle did 6,000 damage. Yes, more castle. What is that right now? Level, it's at level 9. We can get it up to level 13, I believe. Alright, so we got the assassins again. Gotta kill them as they blink into the back lines. Again, you can see if you know what they're gonna do, it's a lot easier to kill them. They didn't really do much of anything that time. I mean, the game seems to want to give me this castle. I'm just saying. Sure, we'll go over there. What is it, level 11 now? Starting to get a little silly how much damage we're doing with this thing. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Oh. I mean, do I just take it again? No, I think I need to upgrade my, I need to make sure my front line's not completely done. All right. Yeah, the paladins have 188 health now. They are stacking health at a pretty fantastic rate. Like, they're just not taking much damage. So, like, the enemies just can't get through this front line. The paladins did 23 damage, but they were really good. This is interesting because you can move the units, but I don't really want to move my units around. All right. Increase the attack speed of your towers. Again, this is towers. Unfortunately, I believe that the base does not count as a tower, is my understanding. Let's re-roll this. This I found to not be that good. I'm going to take another rank of Twin Shot, and I'm going to keep stacking these guys' damage. I have 36 of them, so, like, I'm investing in them, but I think they're going to be, I think they're doing a lot. I mean, they're not making up for the fact that my castle just, like, one-shots the whole enemy board, but they still did 2,000 damage. I'm gonna take the wild card. Wait, are these still tier? These are still tier 1 archers as well. Jeez. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the wild card because I really want to upgrade this. I've been having trouble finding this. I forgot I still have the tier 1 archer. All right, so here's the assassins again. Let's see how my army does if I don't shoot at the enemies for this round, just out of curiosity. Can we take care of them on our own? Well, our archers are all dying. So probably not. This might not have been the best round to try that. I'll try it in another round where they're not all dying. Let's see. No, the mercenaries... I'm not going for a gold heavy strategy. I guess we'll do Midas Touch. I guess. Can now make peace with an enemy king. I'm not really using the King of Greed's cards, so I'll pass on that. Actually, let's do... Oh, no, we'll invest in the gold. Alright. This is the enemy. This is my doppelganger. Let's just see if we're stronger than them without our castle hanging up. You can see they have more soldiers, but that's because they have the... I have, like, the towers on my side. They don't have towers. My front line's still hanging in there for right now. Question's going to be whose front line dies first, I think. The answer is my front line died first. Alright, I guess I can't win these rounds unless I have the castle helping out. And you can see if I don't kill the enemies first, the archers did do 15,000. Alright, well there we go. Let's finish maxing this out. These are still tier 1 archers. I think I still need to upgrade them. I have a lot of bonuses stacked on them. They're only the tier 1 archers, though. Imagine once I get them to tier 3, they're going to be a lot stronger. Unfortunately, I've gotten archer cards at times when I have more important stuff to upgrade first. Same thing again. 5 more damage. Alright. Oh, archer. Let's go. None of these other cards seem that great. I mean, I could do wizard, I guess, but I don't think so. As I said, I actually want like a stacking buff card there. Let's reroll this as well. Archer again. Works for me. And sure. Just spent all my gold, but it's there to be spent. Alright, let's look at their stats before and after upgrading them. 50 health, 20 damage. 53 health, 20 damage. Now 82 health, 34 damage. That's a pretty big increase. Get the soldier upgraded and add another 5 damage. The paladins are up to 288 health, by the way. These soldiers are not doing that much. I need another stacking. I need something else here to double stack these guys. It's 34. It's a good amount of time from what I've found. Alright, now let's see if my guys are strong enough. Now that the archers are upgraded, let's see if we can win on our own. Yeah, the archers are doing way more damage now. Now that they're tier 3 archers instead of tier 1. My paladins are in there killing the enemies. So it looks like we actually were able to win just with our units now. I mean, like, it's close, but we still won against them. Hey, Redborg. What flavor of Civ are we going for? You know, I thought about this. I think I'm probably going to try the Civ 7 again. I know, but I think I'm going to try it again. All right, so we can upgrade one of these. I am going to go for upgrading the farm. So now we'll be getting 3 more every... We're up to, like, a lot of archers. How is the good replayability? This game seems to have pretty good replayability. I'm going to do another king after this one. I figured I'd just do 2 kings and see. Because, like, they have pretty different gameplay styles. Okay, yeah, we annihilate them. And we actually need another paladin, don't we? Oh, wait. Farm. I forgot. With the farm card, I can put this farm down and stack over on this side as well. So honestly, it's a little bit late in the game to be stacking, but because we only have like 6 more turns left, but sure, we'll use the recruit over there as well. I mean, I don't think we're in too much danger. As I said, I was winning some of these battles without even firing my level 11 castle or whatever it is. What level is this? Yeah, it's level 11 castle. Again, the whole key is stacking up those buffs on your units. Having enough units that you don't die to the enemies while also going for like max stacking. Oh my god. Okay. You know what we can do? Your support buildings apply their effect. That's so... If you get this at the start of the game, this is just so nice. Our castle does 350 damage. Yeah, the castle splash radius also seems to be getting bigger, too. Nice. Anyway, I'll just take this. Again, the archers have 113 health. There's 77 of them. They do 54 damage. Remember when they started, they did 2 damage per shot when we started. I think I had 9 of them and they did 2 damage per shot. Now there's 77 of them and they do 54 damage. A good example of like how all this stuff stacks over time. All right. We just got 4 more archers there. Okay, bye. Bye. Well, none of these are useful for us. Yeah, we don't need any of these, do we? More damage? No. We can only really buy one of these cards. I'll take this. I think I'm just going to sell this. If you don't want to play a card, you can sell for 9 gold. And you get 9 gold per round as well. Let's add... I think I want more paladins because they're so freaking tanky. They have 6... It's hard to tell sometimes until you actually look at this stuff. They have 631 health. They're not even tier 3 yet. They're only tier 2. Now we have 40 of them with 700 health each. So, like, it was a little close earlier, but, like, once I got all my buffs in play, you can see I just started massacring the enemies, and it, like, it was just not close. That poor one guy back there. I mean, the archers did 6,000 damage, even in that tiny amount of time. Let's see, there's... Yeah, there's... I wish I could get another paladin here. That's okay. We don't need either of these, so we'll take this. Cancels the first hit the target unit would take each battle. We'll put this on the archers, because they're a little bit more frail. The paladins are just not dying at all. They have 800 health each. They could tank 1 hit from my castle, yeah. What? Where'd they go? I mean, at least the fights are fast. Sword. Oh man, I wanted to upgrade the paladins one more. I wanted to get the... Yeah, I wanted to upgrade the paladins. I wanted to get to the tier 3, but that just didn't happen. Alright, 5 damage. Attacks apply poison. And... I mean, we might as well upgrade their stats. Then 30 gold to increase all their stats. You know, I could also put it on these guys so they have 1,000 health. But I think I'll put it on the archers to get their damage up a little bit higher. Alright. There's the boss. King of Nature. I mean, is it going to go the way every other round went? Yes. We didn't lose a single unit, did we? Yeah, we didn't lose a single unit. Every single unit survived. Yeah, you can do it in 3 times speed. I prefer running it at normal speed, but you can do it at triple speed too. Alright, you can continue playing after winning, but I think it's usually better just to start another run. Alright. And there is meta progression. I'm level 8. I don't know when this ends. I'm going to guess it's at level 9, because everything is 9 in this game. Killed about 3,000 units. Spells used, construction spell plots leveled up. So final stats on the castle. I think that this is the highest I could get it. 525 damage. Fires just over every second with the 10% crit chance. The archers ended up at 180 health. There were 93 of them on this tile. 91 damage per turn. And they fire at and firing at a hit every second. Paladins ended up at 1,016 health. And then these guys were just kind of there, the soldiers. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. You can now use the Berserk font. It's actually on sale right now for half off. It only costs $10. What is this perk that I just picked up? I'm curious. All nothing cards start with 10% attack speed. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and show a different one. I was planning on showing this one, the King of Greed, because these different ones do play out a bit differently. All right, let's look. So let me see. Are the perks assigned? Yes, I already have the perks assigned the way I want. So I start with 3 vault cards. This is kind of interesting. The perk to the left is applied +1 time. All adjacent king perks are applied +1 time. So we get 3 vault cards to start. Over interest gives 2% to all stats. Thieves deal extra. These are the thieves you guys saw earlier, the guys who teleport in the back line and are basically assassins. Your base can level up 5 times, start with 3 free rerolls. All troops deal 5% damage. All troops start with 10% HP. So this is just like a different setup, because there's a different palace. You have the different starting cards. The King of Greed is all about stacking up money, as you might expect, because it's all money based. And I have not beaten this yet on Baron. I haven't tried it yet on Baron, but this was the second king I was trying to play after the starting one. I actually really like the King of Nothing, the base one, a lot. Okay, we've got nature and blood. Okay. Interesting. All right. So note that we have a different background, by the way. And by the way, here's how many lives you have. You have 3 lives left. I like putting the palace in the back corner here. All right. Oh, we got some good stuff. Okay. So we've got... we start with 3 vault cards. We get extra gold at the end of every year. So let's start stacking that up. And I will put the dispenser down first. Single target tower gains 1% attack speed for each 1 gold you receive. Right, if you die on the final... I actually have not died to the final boss yet, but I figured if you lost to the boss, it would be over. So these guys, you get a warrior for every 15 gold, so there's an incentive not to spend a lot of money. And then this one gains 1% attack speed for each 1 gold you receive. So as you get a lot of gold, this starts attacking faster and faster, and it gets really hilarious. So we're going to put this right here. Now, the tower function, like the base, functions differently. Oh, I missed. There we go. For this one, you get a beam of light. You get a beam of light that flashes down. Oh, actually, 9 units to selected troop would be nice. You get like a beam of light that flashes down. Damage infinity. Golden enemies drop gold. But it will one-shot any enemy. But of course, there's always like 100 enemies on the board, and you get gold. So the interesting thing about this is not really a damage-dealing thing. This is an economic tool for the King of Greed. Unlike the last one we saw, where the what was it? The base throwing rocks was like a huge part of our offense. For this one, it's an economic one, which is really interesting. All right, let's get the warriors on the board as well, because they will start stacking as well. And you notice I'm leaving a spot clear for a... oh, I actually didn't get the... Did I get the gold drop for that one? Come on, get me that one gold. There we go. Okay. I'll take this one. I'm trying to leave room here because they have one of their cards is a tower that increases attack speed. And I want to put it here and then stack around that. We had a question, what Civ edition is the title? I'm planning on trying Civ 7 again. I do want to try it again. All right. Let's just upgrade the palace again. The reason for this is now I'll get 2 gold when I kill things instead of 1. Don't kill him too fast. I wanted that 2 gold. Okay, we don't have it yet, but let's get our thief in play as well. Again, I'm putting them all around. I'm trying to put a stacking tower right here, so I'm putting them all around that. Could also double upgrade the mercenaries, but I only would need this if I was worried about dying. I'm not worried about dying. Merchant's cards cost half the price is not bad. But I don't really want to be spending gold. I need to stack up gold, like in general. Oops, I actually didn't really mean to do that. Let's do this. All active troops gain 2 stacks of Midas Touch. First reroll in every encounter gives you 10 gold instead of taking it. That sounds really good. Let's try that. I've actually never tried that one before. That's pretty cool. I do love the infinity message that prints. Alright. So this tower is going to be stacking. Alright. This is good. I'll take this. I'm not going to reroll. I'm content with this one. And I will put this right here. So we'll stack up extra health on the thieves. Now, thieves have very low health. But the mercenaries actually have good health overall. So this is... We'll start stacking here. Again, I want that... There's an attack speed tower that goes right there that I want. This is a king we did not see in the last game, the King of Blood. Imps and demons. I can't even see who we're hitting. But we're getting a lot of gold out of this, so I'm not complaining about that. Alright. The cemetery is kind of interesting. But I'd have to put it here. Because I'm saving this. I mean, I could put it right there. I could put it right there, and but no, I want to get stacking attack speed. I'll just take the palace. I'll take another rank of the palace here. Oh, I could have rerolled. Ah, why didn't I just reroll? Whoops. I forgot I get extra money. Doubles the damage on the card in the year of the prophecy. Okay, alright. So I want to put something back there. I could always put another mercenary back there. That wouldn't be bad either. Anyway. I always forget to reroll, yeah. I mean, it's like, if there's a card you want, you should just pick it. But if there's, like, nothing, if it's, like, just mediocre, then... Anyway, we are getting 3 gold now for each guy we kill, and like that does make a difference this early in the game, getting that extra 3 gold per round. I'll take the mercenary. I'm content with this. I want to put this down back here. Again, I need to get that card that lets me stack attack speed. I need to start rolling for that. Because I need to, the sooner I get it, the sooner we can start stacking. Now, it can be hard to see what the heck's going on a lot of the time. I'm just firing into the middle of a big pack of enemies. So the King of Blood has these demons that they're very tanky. They do low damage. You can see they're the big bat wings. They don't do much damage, but they're very tanky. The Demon's Altar. I wouldn't mind grabbing that card either. But I think we'll take our reroll here. It explodes when killed, doing 10% HP as area damage. That's not terrible on the... That's not terrible. I don't think I want the I could put the cemetery here. That wouldn't be awful. I don't want to destroy... All the plots I have I'm content with. I don't want to destroy any of them. Probably should have taken the altar and started stacking that, but wanted that extra gold. I'll just take this. Time to wage war against another king. Alright. I'm not as familiar with King of Progress's cards. I actually think King of Nomads works here again. Anyway. Okay. I already have a lot of mercenaries. They're going to get the double damage bonus from being back there soon. Well, these guys are going to get extra damage, right? So we'll stack up stack up these guys first. Where the positioning is back here doesn't matter. They'll all run up to the front lines afterwards. By the way, have you noticed this tower starting to fire a lot faster? Okay, we'll keep doing this. This is not quite the card I want, but it is what it is. I would have preferred to gotten another forest, but... Oh, I should have rerolled that. Ah, no! Why do I keep forgetting the reroll? That's alright. Oops. We're about to get double damage here in a couple turns, right? When the blessing hits. Doubles the damage, so... Adds 5 damage, seems pretty good. Alright. None of this stuff I really want that badly. Let's reroll for more money. Earthquake is pretty good because it lets you unlock more plots, but... yeah, I guess I'll take that and then leave. Lets me put that back in my hand. And we'll increase your damage. The Demon's Altar is nice, but you have to play it early so it stacks. If you don't get it early, it's not nearly as good. Oops. Again, it's hard to see what's going on here. This tower is really starting to go fast. Alright, I don't want any of these cards. Alright, we'll take this. Upgrade our palace. Keep getting more gold. Still early on in this run. You see our Gatling gun back there? It's not doing a lot of damage, but it is firing fast. It's still a tier 1 tower, too. Alright, I don't want any of these. I'll just take the palace. Actually, no, we're going to double the damage, right? We're going to get double damage on this guy soon, right? Doubles the damage of the card. Might as well lean into that. So we get to add another tile. I'm not sure that there's any spot that's like really good here because we already actually have plenty of tiles unlocked this time around. I guess over there. Oh, swords would be great on the machine gun, but can you play it on the machine gun? I didn't think you could. Oh, I didn't think you could. I thought it could only play it on units. Okay, I just learned something. I didn't think you could use it on towers. Great questions from the chat. Well, I just learned something. I thought you could only play it on units, but no, apparently not. Yeah, that thing fires so fast. Extra damage on that is insanely good. Alright, what chat strikes again. Thank you. That's obviously better. Alright, I don't want any of these. I'll try the Demon's Altar. We'll start stacking this up. So this will not benefit from standing next to the forest because it's a summon and not a unit. So every time one of your units dies, the demon gets stronger. I can't seem to get my own, like every round I'm not fighting my own King of Greed, so I can't get upgrades from my King of Greed cards. We could do Procreate, but I'll reroll. I'll take the I mean, I could take this, but I'll take the forest. All right. We get money again if we reroll. Plus 10. But I think increasing the attack of my tower, because it fires so darn fast, increasing its attack seems really good. I still have not found the card that increases attack speed yet that I've been planning to build around the entire game. Yeah, I'm doing 3,000 damage per hit now. Alright, again, I don't care. I don't love any of these. We'll just reroll again. Sword. Just keep sorting this tower. I mean, the attack speed is starting to get absurd. It's still a tier 1 tower, by the way. I believe... I actually don't know. I don't know if they all have equal rarity or not. That's a great question. I don't know enough about the game to say. Yeah, I'll just take this. I realize I don't get the gold for it. Alright, so there we go. This unit now... Yeah, I mean, this unit now has 37 damage. So the forest is fully leveled up. So this mercenary back here has more health. And then the one back there has more damage. Now if I could just get more mercenary cards... This tower is doing a lot of work. Alright, I'm going to re-roll. I still have not been able to find the card I wanted that's going to increase attack speed. But we can at least upgrade the mercenaries, not missionaries. And they're starting to get pretty strong. Yeah, this is basically a minigun now. It did 5,000 damage. I mean, again, reload sword again. You guys know the drill. We'll just keep increasing the damage here. It's still a tier 1 dispenser. I want to be clear. Still tier 1. Would sure love it if I could upgrade this to tier 2. Yeah, your army can't even reach the enemy anymore. I don't even know where I'm firing the beam weapon. I can't even get it there. Alright, reroll. Wait, does this cost me 20? I think this costs me 20. I don't really want any of these, so I think I'm just gonna sell that card. Alright, I mean we get to expand our kingdom, but I definitely don't need that. I guess I'll hold on to it, you never know. So again, the demon, every dead ally grows stronger. I'm not stacking it very well because my guys are not dying. This tower is just killing everything. Let's just procreate back there. It's almost never worth it to sell a card, I agree. The game does give you the option though. I can't even find where the glowing yellow unit is at this point. There it is. This is the one I've been looking for. Every year adds 2% attack speed to adjacent troops. Of course, we're 20 years in, so it's not even going to stack that well. But that's what I wanted. Getting that from the beginning of the game obviously stacks up a lot. You can easily stack up 100% attack speed. Like, actually, if you get it early on, you can do 200 attack speed by the end. Can I ever upgrade this? Sword. Increases the attack speed of your towers by 50%. I mean... Sure. Swords. Can we ever get another copy of this tower, though? I can't see anything. It did 11,000 that time. Reroll. Okay. Once again. Sure, we can actually do the cemetery. That's actually not bad here. Because it's next to the mercenaries who might die. I don't know. Again, it's not the card I want, but... What else was I going to do? Upgrade the castle? Castle's not doing much of anything. It generates me just a small amount of gold in the battles, and that's it. Sword. Okay. I think we make peace with King of Blood. I don't really need those cards at this point. Up to 34 damage now. I will take an upgraded version of this card if I can ever find the darn thing. I can't really see what's going on. I think I killed a couple of them. There we go. I'm not re-rolling this. I want this tower upgraded. Alright, so it's currently 34 damage and 3,500 hits per second. Oh, it just went up. Damage went up by 75%. Oh my god. Damage went up. Alright, I'm not gonna click this time. Tower, just do your thing. Oh, I was hoping for another sword. Oh well, okay. I mean, the Demon's Altar is not terrible here. But, yeah, I'll grab that. And I'll just reroll for the 10 gold. Oh, a blacksmith. Well. Oh, you know what I can do? I can buy the blacksmith and put it here. But we get another expand the kingdom coming up soon. And I'll take this too. That was a lot of money to spend, so I actually lose some of the mercenaries, but who cares? Dispenser. Alright, now it has 104 damage. We're going to put the blacksmith right there and stack the blacksmith as well. Altar. And palace. Sure, why not? Oh, we get to play another card, right? I mean, nothing. You know what? We don't need you. Just get me some more money. I just spent a lot of money there. But whatever, we have plenty of money. Just got this monster tower. Clone. Yes. Because now what we can do is we'll play the we're about to expand the kingdom. We'll play the blacksmith and then we'll clone it so we can get the extra damage. I don't need, like, nothing. I don't need Midas Touch. I guess I'll play it. You never know. I don't really kill anything with anything except that tower, though. I could have put the imp next to the cemetery. It's true. Probably would have been better, but I just wanted the 9 gold so I could get some more gold back, I guess. I can't even I can't even see what to click right now. I mean, I don't need this anymore. I already have. It's already fully upgraded, so I don't need this. So we'll take our extra money. Beacon, excellent. I need to finish upgrading the mercenary too, but Beacon comes first. All right, right there. I mean, it already has 100 damage, so if we're stacking that every turn. Just playing through this one tower. Get me more gold. I don't know if it's at like a cap on how fast it can shoot. I have to feel like there's some limit on how fast this thing can shoot. And I feel like it might be there already. Can we get another sword? Couldn't get another sword. Oh well. Yeah, I mean, it says it's at 21,000 shots per second. Oh, we finally get the rainbow army. This is very late to get the... Like, last time we got the rainbow army very early on. Now we got it pretty late. Alright, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. It's just all these numbers popping up. 33,000 damage. I don't love any of these. Let's re-roll. Duplicates target's plot and all its stats to one empty adjacent. Oh my god. Oh, if only I had adjacent plot for that dispenser. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't... Let's reroll one more time. Alright, this is the one I wanted, Shrine. This is my favorite one. Spend 9 gold every year to level up a random plot. And, oh, we'll take this. Get a copy of each of your king's cards. Alright. So we got a lot of cards now. Oh. Well, let's play the ones we... Let's see. First of all, Beacon. And the other Beacon that I just picked up. Where is it? I'll put this way over here. So it'll just pick a plot every year at random and upgrade it. Mercenary. That's now fully upgraded. We can spend 30 gold to over-invest. We just got a 19% stat boost there. Okay. I don't really need another dispenser. It's too late in the game to stack another dispenser right now. But what we can do this is we can upgrade the thief. Might as well. We can put the dispenser down, and since it's so late in the game, we can just kill it to get the money back again. The vault is also probably too late, so let's just drop on the palace. Alright, so now we have 131 damage. And some insane amount of attack speed. I'm not even gonna bother clicking at this point. I'm not even gonna bother clicking. Alright, we already fully stacked the beacon, didn't we? Yeah. Sure, palace, whatever. Palace is now fully upgraded as much as I can get it. Yeah, the one where you get a copy of every one of your king's cards. I do get 8 gold for clicking on these, so I might as well. I mean, it's a pretty sizable amount of gold. Alrighty. Nope. Clone. Sounds good to me. I'm good. I'll just reroll for the 10 gold, and I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Alrighty, so we can clone one of these. What would I like upgraded? Probably my other mercenary, honestly. These guys have a lot of health. Yeah, these guys have 153 health because they've been next to the forest the whole game. Sure, that seems useful. So they're my tanks. These guys are my damage. I mean, we all know what my actual damage is. It's the dispenser that apparently has 175,000. I'm pretty sure this thing got capped on attack speed a while ago. Like, you can't go... Like, 175,000 shots is not a real thing. I'm pretty sure it's been capped on attack speed for some time now. Sure, we'll take the mission. Oh, wait, no, I already... Never mind. That's a mistake. I already had the mercenary. Whoops. Well, have fun. Oh yeah, I forgot. And they actually got the level up from the shrine, so they're already leveled tier 2. So I just have like a ton of these guys. Yeah, this is it's a little silly. Clone. Yeah, I mean this got kind of silly. There we go. Now, just like that, I didn't even have a unit here like a turn ago. Now I have 69 mercenaries that each have 67 health, and then this tile has another. Well, they all have 69 mercenaries, but this one has 224 health. I mean, I have so much frontline for this gun. It's pretty ridiculous. Sure, just give me more gold. Gets us up to what, 71 or 73 mercenaries? Okay. I'm just gonna let my army do this. I'm pretty sure they got this. We haven't even lost a unit yet. Yeah, I still haven't even lost a unit. Oh, I lost one. We lost 2 units. We lost a second one right at the end of the fight. RIP. So let's look at the final numbers here. This thing had 100 and... Oh, look at that. We didn't have quite enough XP to level up again. 160 damage. It apparently had... There's definitely an attack speed cap in this game. It said it had 547,000 speed. Pretty sure that it didn't actually have 547,000 attack speed. It definitely hit some kind of a cap there. But it had 160 damage per shot. So yeah, and it fired at whatever the max rate that is. Oh, I wish we could have gotten some more crit chance for this, because crits deal double damage. That would have been insane. These guys ended up at 238 health. The demons... So I only ended up with 3 demons, but I didn't get them I didn't stack them up quite as much as I would if I had done like a dedicated feed your units into the meat grinder build. But they still had 159 health. I mean, they're good tanks. And then these guys, the thieves, I didn't really end up using these guys on this particular playthrough. I've used them on other ones. The dispenser tower is just ridiculous, though. All right, well, there you go. That's a little demonstration of Nine Kings. I've been having a lot of fun with this. I need to take the time to try out more of the factions because I haven't explored all of them in too much detail yet. It's really cool. You can get it for $10 right now. So if this is entertaining, I would encourage people to go out and get it because It's a fun game, and it has a lot of replayability. Like, it might look like I was just doing the same thing each time, but depending on what cards you get, it actually can play out pretty differently, depending on like which enemy kings you're up against and what cards you're seeing. So yeah, it's a lot of fun.